Hello there folks, this is MJ Knight reporting to you for the 13th issue of Nightwatch. Now in issue 11 I mentioned that I would get round to talking about Team Knight Rider. And considering 13 is an unlucky number, well, a better way to go than to review this awful abomination. Now, we're all still trying to forget Knight Rider 2000. It doesn't matter how much disinfectant you pour that into your eyes, people, it won't get rid of the images. Trust me, I know people have tried to do it. Not literally, of course, just a term. But at least with Knight Rider 2K, at least it had Michael, Kit, and Devon. And what did Team Knight Rider have? It didn't have any of that. What we got instead was a team of 5 operatives that we'd never heard of, bore no connections to Michael, although it's argued that the character Jenny had a connection to Michael Long, who, as we all know, that was Michael Knight's identity before he became Michael Knight. That, and seriously, talking motorbikes? I know the idea's been tried before, but it doesn't work with Knight Rider. Now, about the only cars, I mean, people say it was 5 talking cars in this series, but trust me, it was 1 SUV, 1 pickup truck, 2 motorbikes, and the only saving grace as far as the vehicles are concerned, they had a 1997 Ford Mustang. That is the only saving grace. But here's a couple of strikes. As I said, as I already covered, didn't have Michael, strike 1. It did not have Kit, strike 2. And strike 3, no turbo boost. But the only other thing that was kind of good was that Sky 1, their mobile base, which was basically like an army freight carrier that could carry all the vehicles around. Now, some people don't like this. I personally like it, and some could argue I copy that idea for my mobile base, for the mobile base in my fanfiction series Knight Rider Special, but that's for another conversation, which I will get to in another issue. But seriously, I mean, with Knight Rider 2008, they learned that the original format works. You've got to have links to the original, whereas with this one, I mean, alright, they mention Michael, Devon, and Kit in places, but did they mention them in another place after that? No. And some of the characters were okay. I mean, personally, I thought the women were hot, but I'm a typical straight guy. That's just how it works. But like I say, I watched a few episodes of this awful piece of garbage. Sorry if that offends people, but that's just how I feel. And I looked at him and thought, this ain't Knight Rider. I mean, alright, the cars talked in it, but the problem I had with the vehicles in this, they made Kit look quite mild and moderate, whereas some of these cars, they had more attitude than Car did. But I personally, from what I remember from the episodes, if whatever memory I do have of it, it's just bad. By the way, Erica looks nice, as you can see. I personally felt that the writing was substandard, nothing really gelled, and personally, I think it was just, it just spat in the face of anything that was good about Knight Rider. Team Knight Rider is a disgrace and an abomination to the Knight Rider mythos and universe storyline. I just hope that, something like this will never ever be done in the future. And that's my 2 cents on that. Now, time for a second generation update. Now, I didn't get this in to the previous issue, but since I'm here, I might as well get this in. I've been given news of what Kit will have in attack mode. I will warn you. I did warn you. This is what it's going to look like. Kit is going to have Lamborghini doors. I don't even know how to where to begin telling people how wrong that is. I mean, you know, Lamborghini doors say, you know, on a Nissan 20X40 or even a Lamborghini, fine. But you don't put Lamborghini doors on a Mustang. It doesn't work. Muscle cars, normal doors. Exotic cars, Lamborghini doors. Even the DeLorean, you know, stick Lamborghini doors on a... Actually, I think that probably would have looked better, but seriously. It just does not suit KITT's character. Imagine if they put Lamborghini doors on the Trans Am. That... Ugh. As you can tell from the tone in my voice, I'm already agitated by both pieces of news. So on a very low note, until the 14th issue of Night Watch, this is MJ Knight saying good night from the night, and thanks for letting me get this off my chest.